And one night, I was working, and I had a beautiful idea. Hello, I'm Anthony Corbridge, and starting tomorrow, May 6th, I will not be indulging in sugar for 30 days. And I took this idea, and I sent it to my best friend. And just like that, we were off to the no sugar race. I want to thank my brother Giuseppe, and I'll tag him, for joining me in this challenge. This was one of the most difficult things I have done in a long time. And this is me saying that after a month after the challenge, because I'm now eating sugar again, because I'm on vacation, enjoying myself. It's 4th of July. And I look back and I'm making this video and I'm like, wow, just doing the challenge was actually making this so much easier than it really is, you know? Because you just live your life and kind of forget about it. So I really hope you get like perspective, and maybe you will want to join us on yourself for 7 days and try it. So enjoy the clips that I got over the course of this month. End of day 1, no sugar, easy, didn't even have a problem. I'll see you on day 7 or before then if there's a temptation.
This is day 6, not eating sugar.
We're going on a walk, enjoying ourselves.
Sun setting is a very nice day.
Absolutely, it's also Mother's Day, so I had to watch out for the truck with strawberries this morning.
You know, I went to brunch and there was a Mother's Day platter of desserts, and I was tempted, but I didn't have it.
So, that's all. We'll check in later. Peace out. Just got home from a long day of school, and I am craving sugar. And it's just one of those days, it's like very blah outside. So right now I'm trying to figure out a snack to eat that is somewhat healthy. All right, so I figured out what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have BB2 Pure mixed with some Greek yogurt. Got 0, oh, this has 6 sugars. This is just yogurt. And I think I'm gonna put a little different 100% peanut butter, and we got 2 grams of sugar and 8 grams of protein, so. And just so you know, you should be able to pour peanut butter out of the container. Look at that, it doesn't tell me that don't look delicious. So today is day 7 in the no sugar challenge. It is currently 8:37 p.m. and we're having an apple for dessert. The challenge was tough. As you saw earlier today, I made a protein, well, it was just a peanut butter yogurt, and that was pretty good, and that satisfied my craving. But other than that, haven't had too many hiccups, had to separate myself in some tough situations. And other than that, everything's been chill.
What is going on, guys? It is day 11 of not eating sugar. Honestly, I feel amazing. I'm currently journaling and drinking some black coffee. Sitting in my room. It's a cloudy day, and honestly, same old normal stuff, you know? Sticking to the schedule and sticking to the plan. Some words for wisdom today is just, even when you're tempted to go back to the things that you used to do.
Pause right there. Now listen to what Seppi's saying, and it's so funny that it's only hitting me after the challenge. When you're tempted to go back to the things you used to do that you know are bad, just say no repeatedly to yourself. Now, that's Seppi's way of being so consistent, and I want to give it to him. He is one of the most consistent people I know in my life. Every day, I know whether it's not the same thing back-to-back days, but I know every day he's doing something that he is linearly increasing his value. And that's just one of those things that I hear him say now, and it relates to me in this video's context as well. Like, even when you want to go eat all those donuts that were at the 4th of July party, or the cookies that just magically show up. Literally, they just magically show up, and you're like, wow. You just have to say no. And I know that's what I'm going to have to start to do again. So, thank you, Seppi, from future Anthony.
The best thing you could possibly do is tell yourself no over and over and over. You're going to be tempted to do many things in life, because temptation is the key to failure, and if you lean in your temptation, you will never get to the place you want to be. So take that with you today, and go have a great day.
Today we are 12 days into the challenge, and I'm at work right now, and that is one of the hardest places to be, because I work at a pastry store. What's up, guys? We're officially 2 weeks into the challenge of no sugar, and I feel amazing. There's been a couple challenges, but nothing too serious. Haven't got through. So tonight I'm having sweet potato with cinnamon on top, and I'm gonna have some protein later. The real challenge for me is going to be at work this weekend, 2 days in the pastry shop. But other than that, I'm so confident I can complete this. It's just a small hiccup. I have that self-discipline, and I know I do.
It is day 14 of not eating sugar. We have a burger, Medjool dates for some natural sugar, and 5 eggs for dinner. Looking pretty nice. Feeling amazing. Skin's glowing. Everything about me feels free, energetic, alive. I feel myself.
What's going on, guys? We're 3 weeks into the no sugar challenge. It's going great. Tonight I'm having ground beef, bell pepper, broccoli, and rice. I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Today I also started taking creatine again for the first time in a while, and my body feels amazing. We are less than 1 week away, or 6 days now, away from completing the no sugar challenge. As you can see, I am at work. What is in my sight? To accommodate, we did bring turkey and we brought all kinds of snacks, so we do not give in to the sugar. We have been good up to this far. We cannot go downhill tonight. That's all. Ants out. This has to be one of the toughest moments in the challenge right now. Good morning. Today is Monday, so we got a school day, one of our last, and one of our last weeks. This is our last week of the no sugar. So for breakfast, I'm having eggs, steak, potatoes, and for lunch, chicken and rice and spinach. We are officially down to our last 3 days. Here's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Some chicken, rice, and broccoli. Typical. But I'm excited to be done. That's all. So this is day 30 of no sugar. We're at work, finishing it off. At work, at the pastry shop. But right now we're having carrots and hummus, and later we're gonna have some ground beef and rice. And that's how we're gonna conclude. It's been an interesting 30 days. Me and Seppi are gonna sit down and talk about it and give you how it really helped us. Because why would anyone do this? Why would we volunteer to do this? So that's all. It's been fun. It's been tough. Hello, Giuseppe.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. What did you just have to eat?
I just had a burger with rice and eggs.
Okay. And we just finished the 30-day sugar challenge. So I have a couple questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
All right. So one thing or a couple things you noticed throughout this challenge, how did it affect you?
I would say I was a lot less fatigued. I woke up feeling very energized and ready for the day. I noticed that I didn't crave food as much. I didn't need to eat as much. And I was able to go every day just eating steak.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
And then if someone watching this video, a viewer, wanted to try doing this, but maybe wanted to ease slowly into this, how would they do it?
I would say if you can't stop eating sugar, then the best thing you could do is switch to natural sugar. That would be dates, honey, agave. There's many options for natural sugar, but if you lean into natural sugars and start consuming more natural sugars, you're going to be more prone to eating better, more high quality natural sugars that your body needs. And you'll steer away from the sugars that are processed and bad for your body, and you'll feel a lot better.
All right. And then to finish it up, what was the hardest part of this challenge? Like, was there a point where you almost cracked?
I think the hardest part is trying to steer away from being influenced by others eating sugar and being around people that eat sugar. Because when they try to convince you, it's a lot harder to say no than it is to say no to yourself. So I feel like that was definitely the hardest part, but I still was able to overcome it. So, yeah.
All right. And that's all.
All right. So you just finished 30 days of no sugar. How you feeling?
I feel amazing.
Feel amazing?
I do.
What did you think was the hardest part and the hardest challenge you had to overcome during this journey?
So working at a pastry shop is definitely a tough part, but honestly, that wasn't even the toughest part. Maybe there would be two hardest parts for me. When I'm at school, surrounded by everyone that's eating ultra-processed foods and ultra-processed sugar, And when they offer it to me, because the whole year up to this point, I would be like, sure, yeah, I'll have whatever you don't eat. But now I'm saying, no, I don't want it, right? And then the second hardest part is going to be when the family's together and we're celebrating and they're all having, you know, cannolis, ice cream, whatever it is, and I'm sitting there, can't have it. That had to be the hardest part.
Now, what are your favorite parts of this journey?
My favorite parts are probably seeking the benefits, actually just detaching from it. And I want to say I have noticed a significant, like, more clear skin. It's just been better over this time. I've also been eating at more regular periods in the day. I haven't been snacking as much. So it's been really nice to just have normalized eating schedules and just stay away from everything that I know isn't right, even though it feels like it's normal, you know, it's normal to do that. That's my favorite for sure.
Congratulations, they did homework on this.